Malfurion versus Khadgar.
Hey guys, welcome back to Legend Climb.
I must protect the wild.
So this time I'm actually going to be playing my triple god druid, and these three cards kind of show which gods it is I'm going to be using if you haven't already seen the video. And if you have seen the video, I have made a few changes to this deck, so you may be seeing a few cards different. I think I'm going to go for a minion, hopefully a 5-drop, because I've got my turns. Ooh, Justicar's a nice one actually. I think it's going to be Justicar. Kinda has to be.
My greetings.
So this deck, as you can probably guess,
Fellow seeker of truth.
is a really slow one.
Job done.
Which means that you're hardly going to be able to play anything up against a fast deck like a Zoo, or a Miracle Rogue, or a Aggro Warrior, or a Mid-Range Hunter. Which is basically the meta at the moment. So I took a risk in playing this, but seeing as I'm not pushing to Legend this season, thanks to my high rank last season, I'm just going to try next season instead. I'm hoping this slows down his turn, seeing as he has to ping it. And so within that, I thought that maybe coin Frostbolt, okay. This is a pretty aggro deck itself as well, so not too happy about that. And yeah, the whole point is that it's hardly going to be anything that I get far in this season. So I thought, let's just have a bit of fun with a few decks and not actually try hard as much. The only problem is, it's really hard to have fun this season because every single deck just kills you by like turn 8. I'm starting to see a pattern here that might mean it's actually going to do the same thing. I mean, it's not entirely what the deck's designed to do, but seeing as my cards I drew and everything else is off, I'm probably dead. I mean, all it'd take is one fireball, really. Huh. Maybe I live for one more turn? Yeah, hopefully. Oh, that's just gonna be so rough to have to play that. I'm gonna play this instead.
Where shall I strike? For the wild.
I'm dead though anyway, so oh well.
Well played.
I thought I could play this and get the extra off of it, but I can't. Ah, well. But do you see what I mean? You're dead by pretty much turn 8. Well, we'll make this turn 7. In this meta, and it's just so irritating for me who's trying to make a deck like this. It just means that next season, I'm pretty much going to be using my Evolved Totem Shaman the whole time and just rush the way up ladder myself.
Malfurion versus Gul'dan.
This is probably going to be the Zoo.
Your soul shall be mine. I must protect the wild.
Which means I'm not likely to survive very long unless I have a good hand. The Amber Weaver, I can't bet on getting good Cthulhu cards. I'm going to have to get rid of it. Oh well. Guess it came back, knew that something was going to happen, right?
Get it out! Get it out!
But if you've played Hearthstone all on ladder this season, you'll know that it's entirely decks that try and kill you by like turn 8. I put a post on Twitter about it where it's basically just saying that every single deck this season does pretty much just that. I think Pyromancer is going to be the best, especially against this sort of deck.
Buying or selling.
I'm going to save the coin, and then hopefully turn 3 I will Pyro, Coin, Wrath. I'll just have to wait and see, right?
For the wild.
Because maybe it's Darkshire here. Yep. I think my play's still fine though.
Do you like to play with fire?
Removes his stuff, and then I have a kind of clean board for Cthulhu's Chosen. I mean,
The light protects me.
it's a good job I played that before he played his Imp Gang Boss. I completely forgot all about that. Hopefully, he doesn't have a way to deal 1 damage. I can't exactly remember if I still have swipes in this deck. I mean, swipe works really well against this one.
The light protects me.
That was a good turn for me. This card doesn't get triggered. This card is probably going up next turn. Right. This guy dies and probably to a direwolf. Buffing this and then the shield. And that's the irritating thing about Zoo. They always have efficient removal if they have ball control. You need to have removal so they don't get efficient ball control. The best thing here will be injured Cavalda.
Shield for Argon.
But it's unlikely, right? I could Sylvanas, but it might be too slow. I'm gonna save Disciple, and I'm gonna Dark Arcana.
The ancient one call. Caress you.
I can already tell he's trying to burst my face down, so if I can at least try and remove some of the minions through this, it'll at least be a good thing. I'm expecting a Power Overwhelming. Yep. Mortal Coil? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not gonna make this whole thing be a me be salty over this meta deal, but this is why I should have picked the spell in the beginning. This is irritating, because now I can't actually kill off the Knife Juggler.
Your deck betrays you.
He's probably got lethal, but I'll try and hold it off for another turn. And that 0-1 weakens my Sylvanas as well, because I mean, Sylvanas isn't really all that good against the Zoo in the first place, but I'm pretty sure I've lost this. Pretty
I
much.
have no time for games.
I think for this last game, I'm actually going to go with my Evolved Totem Shaman. Just so I can show how much better it is in this meta. And again, like I said, pretty much turn 8. Make it 1 turnover. Good job I'm not going for Legend this season, right?
Thrall versus Jaina.
Mage.
You
Okay.
asked for it.
I don't think this is going to be as tough. I mean, like the first game, I was bursted down because I was a druid, so I didn't really have any way to remove the opponent's stuff. But I think this game should be a little bit easier on me. Another good thing about this deck is
Greetings.
people think it's face shaman.
Hello.
Ta-da. Good job it isn't though, right? So next turn I'll Nerubian Prophet. I mean, I kind of hope for the Master of Evolution draw, but I don't think I'm going to get it.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Huh. I mean, there is another play here, and it kind of stops the opponent from pushing too much. They've used the coin, so I think Nerubian Prophet's fine. And I say that because if they play the Flame Waker, then they can't Flame Waker coin and then a 1-drop. Oh, they can, can't they? Because they have this guy out, of course. Well, they can Flame Waker and then play the 1-drop. A 1-cost spell, I should probably say. And I would use the mentality, if you can't beat them, then join them. But I play fun decks in this, so it kind of makes it difficult, seeing as not a lot of these kind of decks are very fun. Please give me Master Evolution after that. Okay. That just seemed like a really odd thing to do, didn't it?
Elements guide.
I'm still gonna remove these. I could tell that they wanted Gon to be able to play the Flamemakers, but without the Sorcerer's Apprentices, I think I might do a bit better on my side of stuff. This player is extremely lucky that I'm not playing Face Shaman right now.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Of course. Let me just draw 2 cards first. Master of Evolution, of course. Let me just see attack into it, so he's sort of obliged to try and remove it.
Let's make magic.
I don't want to have to hex that either, because that would be awful. Oh no. Don't hit them. But I mean, the chances were pretty high, right? I have to hex it. I feel so bad doing that. But it's kind of necessary. Alright, I thought it would be that. That's good for me. Wastes a lot of damage on this side. I mean, especially after he could have just done that to my face and then killed this guy off. I don't get why I'm not drawing any of my lightning storms. I think playing this without evolving it's better. It's more unlikely not to have something that can do a board wipe. Wow, another roaring torch? Okay. Getting rid of that once and for all, even though it's most likely my death next turn.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
There is a lot at stake here.
I mean, finally when I have ball control I will lose, I bet you. I don't really have any combat mechanic either. Because of my health, I mean. Well. Okay. So close, yet so far.
Well played.
Well played.
This is what happens when the meta turns the tides. I start doing pretty bad. So, for the rest of this season, guys, I think I'm gonna have 3 episodes left of this, because this should go up on Sunday, right? So I think I'm going to not upload this for the rest of the thingy, because if I do, I have a feeling I'm going to get extremely mad at Hearthstone and stop playing it for a while. I mean, that's seriously my mentality right now. I'm going to keep up with the fun decks, like there's 2 more fun decks left in this season. I don't know why I'm referring to the whole thing as being this season, because I'm not entirely sure the meta's going to change all that much. But next season I'm going to try with the Totem Evolve Shaman, because I mean, I did just literally say, oh, let me just show you this deck's going to do a lot better. In the end it did do a lot better than my other deck, but it didn't win. And if I'm not winning I can't go anywhere. And seeing as I'm not going to join the fray and start using these crazy decks which kill you really early. Which is a shame really, because Blizzard kind of pushed the whole idea of more control-y meta as well. But they do need more heals. That's, if I'll say anything, they need more heal mechanics, and they also need more board clear mechanics rather than single target removal if they want any control meta to become a thing. But other than that, I think I'm just gonna not upload the Climb to Legends for the rest of the season, and then go on to do it next season, and hopefully try and get somewhere. But for the rest of this season, it's probably just going to be more Don't Starve, so if you enjoy that, there you go. Might try and do 2 fun decks a week. I mean, it does take a while for me to come up with the deck ideas, so there is that. Maybe I'm going to stick to 1. I might also start a new series whilst I wait for the meta to die down a bit. And if I'm starting a new series, that means I won't be playing next month either, so hopefully I'm going to try next month. And this is sort of a ramble. I'm going to do a channel update eventually. I mean, I keep saying this like every month or so, but I haven't done one for a while. I will do a channel update eventually and explain everything that's going on. And until then guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Thanks in advance, and I'll speak to you all next time.